Karen San Diego. If you're new, today we're going to be showing my 8-month-old daughter Ryan's very moisturizing curly hair routine. So if that interests you, keep watching. So Ryan has a type of hair that's really dry in the back and not so dry in the front. So a lot of what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus towards the back of her head because I want to get not only her baby bald spot to grow, but also the back of her head to get more moisturized, because that also will help her baby bald spot to grow. So before I do anything, I like to make sure that I'm starting with wet hair. You never want to detangle your hair or your baby's hair when it's dry. So I put some water in just so I can start finger detangling her hair. I'm just using this elephant water bucket thing that I got from my baby shower. I can link it below. And the first product I'm going to use on her hair is this aloe vera leaf. It's just a whole aloe vera leaf. You can get this from the produce section in the supermarket. That's where I got mine. And I'm just going to cut it in half and use that directly on her hair. I know some people take the jelly and put it in a blender to make like aloe vera gel like paste, but I don't do that. I just literally just use the leaf. I just cut those spiky thorns off and it's good to go. So I'm just taking half of that aloe vera leaf that I was just cutting up, and I'm going to literally just rub that all over Ryan's head. And then you want to try to dig your nails into it so you can release some of those juices, that jelly, what would you call this? Slime. Yeah, it has a really weird consistency. It's actually kind of gross to feel, but when I tell you this thing is moisturizing, it is moisturizing. Like so much moisture. So it's definitely worth the weird consistency. I know I don't like to touch weird things either, but this is worth it because the levels of moisture are like on 10. So now I'm just going to use her comb to detangle her hair. By this point, the aloe vera gel has given it so much slip that it's not going to tag or anything, even though I didn't like thoroughly detangle it before this. It's so slippery that like the comb just slides right through. And what this is doing is not only detangling, but it's also getting all of that product throughout all of her hair strands. Like anything that might have been missed from me rubbing her head is definitely going to be caught through combing it out, and then like I'm just going to like smooth it with my hands to make sure every single strand of hair gets fully drenched. And then I'm just going to rinse it out with her little elephant pail. So next I'm just going to wash her hair using her Honest shampoo and body wash, and I use this because Ryan has really sensitive skin. So I have to be careful with what products I use on her scalp and on her skin, because scalp is skin too. So if I use the wrong shampoo, she'll get like a really irritated scalp, and this doesn't do that. So just make sure that you're using whatever shampoo works best for your baby. So next I'm just going to condition her hair, and I'm using the Shea Moisture Mango and Carrot Conditioner for Kids. And I love this stuff because it really softens her hair and also smells delicious. Like so good. And I'm making sure to get the conditioner onto the back of her hair because that's what struggles the most. That's the driest part of her hair. So I'm just making sure to give the back of her head a little extra TLC. And then once I'm done conditioning, I'm just going to detangle it one last time just to make sure that I got any knots out that might have gotten there during the washing process. So I'm just going to comb through to detangle it, but at this point her hair is so moisturized that like I really could have done this with my fingers. And then once it's all conditioned and detangled, I like to just let the conditioner sit on her hair for a few minutes. Nothing crazy, not like how long I would keep it on my hair, but just a few minutes just so it can sit and really seep in, and then I'm going to wash it out. So now Ryan is all clean. I finished the rest of her shower and towel dried her hair. So now it's ready for styling. And I like to do protective styles with her, not as in like adding weaves or anything, but I like to do twists on her hair to help her retain that moisture. So right now I'm just gonna make sure everything is detangled yet again so that I can begin doing my twists. And I'm gonna be using sweet almond oil to moisturize her hair, as well as her honey baby honey hair butter. Those are the two things I use in her hair right now, and they've been working really well. So I'm going to start with the sweet almond oil, and I'm going to put all that all over her hair just to help like re-moisturize. Again, this stuff, like her hair eats it, like her hair loves sweet almond oil. And then I'm going to use the honey baby shea butter just to add some extra moisture, and this is also going to help lock in the style that I'm about to do. So I'm just going to put some on my finger, I'm not using too much, and rub that all over her hair. And once again, I'm just making sure to put some extra product on the back of her head because that's the driest part of her hair. So I just want to really make sure that I pay attention to it and make sure it's really moisturized. So I'm just going to part her hair so I can start doing my 2-strand twists. And if your baby's hair is a little shorter than Ryan's and doesn't exactly go into a 2-strand twist yet, coils will work perfect. That's what I did with her hair at first. I think if you go back and look at our nighttime routine, then you'll see how I do for coils. So that's really good for shorter hair. But for Ryan's hair, her hair is at a good length to do these 2-strand twists. And I do her twists in big sections because, as you can see, it is a struggle getting an 8-month-old to sit down this long. So the bigger the better. Don't worry about doing those tiny twists. No one got time for that. So as you can see, her hair looks super moisturized. It has a lot of shine, and it's gonna last for a while, the moisture. But if I see throughout the week that it starts to get a little more dry, I'll just reapply one of her moisturizers and she'll be good to go. So that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
Where in the world is Karen San Diego? From BK to Bali, it's anywhere she say so. She changing your life, can see it straight through her eyes. Assistant moms every time she logs in. Extra, read all about it.